Hello and welcome back to our OTP demo series. In our previous video, we walked through the initial onboarding process, setting up HRIS synchronization, and creating your first check-in. Today we'll explore the end-to-end check-in experience from survey completion to data analysis. So let's start by showing what your team members will see when they receive a check-in survey. Each participant receives an email containing a link to complete the Performance Pulse check-in survey. The beauty of on-track performance is its simplicity. Team members can respond with just one click per question without needing to create an account or log into our system. OTP's Performance Pulse survey starts with the core 4 questions. These are self-assessment questions, and the user just needs to click on the favorable or unfavorable response. Following that, if the user is a manager with direct reports, they will be asked to rate each of their direct reports as on track or off track. And once they've finished rating each of their direct reports, the survey is finished and they can move on with the rest of their workday. As my organization's administrator, I can log into the OnTrack Performance platform to view any responses that have been received. In this case, at this point, we only have the response that I just submitted. And just note that data visualizations like heat map and individual response details will not be available until the check-in close date. But I can download participants and review any of the settings for that check-in. Additionally, back in the list view, I can edit the settings of my check-in. In order to do that, we'll need to deactivate or pause our check-in system. And so we'll go ahead and pause that. And then once we've deactivated, we can edit the survey. So for the purpose of this demo, I'll add a custom question. And this is just a sample question, are you having a good day? But just to demonstrate that I can also enter my own custom favorable and unfavorable options. And then we can proceed to the next step. I'm not going to change the group that I'm sending to, and I'm also not going to change any of the schedule settings. So then we'll click yes, run. And here we are, and we can see that now our Performance Pulse survey has 5 questions, and it has been put back to active. We can also see when the next check-in will begin. And then after several check-ins have been completed, OnTrack Performance provides powerful data visualization tools to help you identify trends and take action where needed. On the overview, we can view our participation rate over time, our OTP score, which is the percent total responses to those core 4 questions, and then view any participants that are requiring attention. Now that's any participant that has answered unfavorably to one or more of those core 4 questions. And then we also have a heat map, so we can easily spot issues in like the operations department, for example, where it's looking like customer success is doing really well. Let's dive deeper by looking at our check-ins list. This shows all completed and ongoing check-ins in chronological order. When I select a specific check-in, I can view the Participants tab to see who has not yet responded. I can view the heat map, again, a color-coded view of where there might be issues across the organization, individual response details, where I can filter to show those who require action. This, again, is anyone who has a negative response. And I can download all of those participants so that I might send it to the manager of a particular department. In this case, I downloaded the PDF, but you have the option of Excel and CSV as well. Now let's head over to the trends section, which becomes increasingly valuable as you collect more check-in data over time. The aggregate favorable trends report shows the percentage of favorable responses across all questions, helping you track overall organizational performance. Either view this in aggregate or by department. The aggregate response trends chart shows you engagement rates or completion rates of the Performance Pulse check-ins over time. And again, you can view this in aggregate or per department. So let's see how finance is doing. Pretty good. The favorable response percent by question breaks down favorable response percentage by individual question, helping you pinpoint specific areas that might need attention. And again, you can view this in aggregate or by department. And finally, the favorable response by group chart allows you to compare performance across different departments or teams, helping you identify potential disparities that might require targeted interventions. As you can see, on-track performance makes it easy for you to gain powerful insights that will help you identify issues early, allocate resources effectively, and foster a culture of continuous improvement. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to helping you keep your team on track.